YouTube? It's Kevin and Michelle. We are back with a new video. I hope you guys had a good weekend. Let me tell you something. I enjoyed my weekend. I had a great time. I want to give a shout out to everybody that went the first Friday this weekend, because you know at the Labor Day a lot of people normally don't come the first Friday, so that's when it's the best time to go. But I just had so much fun running into people I haven't seen in a long time, having conversations, meeting new people. I had a good time. And now I know who the people are that I ran into. It was Anthony and Ro. Do you know who they are?
Oh, about that fight situation? No, Anthony and Ro.
Anthony has these he's black, brown skin, curly hair. I got it on my Instagram. Yeah. So yeah.
Just shouted their names out of there too.
Yeah, they're very cool and stuff like that. You know, they ain't never do nothing to me.
The ones that were trying to fight you?
No, not them.
Oh.
Try. I ain't see them.
Well, which ones are you talking about?
I'm talking about the ones that was there that was like trying to stop the fight from going down that day.
Oh, I thought you was just talking about Jameer.
No. I was telling you that it was other people. You know, I know you know him.
I don't know him. I have seen him. Yeah, I don't know him.
But see, I thought that you, because you know I don't know all your friends. I thought that.
Oh, that's who you thought I knew.
Yeah.
No, I don't know him. I've seen him before. I just don't know him.
Yeah. But first Friday, I had a nice time, and you know I got turned up. I was not ready to go home. Then it's like I'm taking you home because I was just gonna get in the cab and go home. But shout out to everybody. First Friday was fun. And yesterday I got a chance to watch Serena Williams win the U.S. Open. You know, I went over to my friend Art's house and we watched it together. Okay. Yes, I went over to Art's house. Oh. Shout out to Art. I don't have to hide nothing else no more.
No, you don't. You know why? Because it could go really right.
Oh, really wrong.
Or it could go really wrong.
Yeah. And when I got there, he made it really wrong because
I was about to say it went really right apparently, but it didn't.
Okay.
He seems like the type that makes it really wrong.
I told him.
He tried it with me a few times.
I said
really wrong.
Yes, and he told me he didn't even remember who you are. I said, excuse me.
Well, mind you, how do you not? Mind you, every time he see me, he always speaks.
But he
and then had the. I'm sorry to cut you off. And then had the nerve to tell me to my face that Beyonce's concert was just okay. Ooh. And then they had the nerve to tell me, and I wasn't too sure if she was actually singing.
Oh yeah, he did say that.
I said, Art, you should have kept your goofy ass home, okay? And he was dead serious when he said that to me. He said, "Oh yeah," and I wasn't for sure if she was really singing. I was trying to figure it out.
And I don't think he liked the Rihanna concert neither.
He don't like nothing. He looks like the type that just sits at home and twiddles his fingers all day.
Don't try it there.
Oh, I forgot that you're real.
No, that ain't my boo. That's my friend. You know, we had a nice time. Yeah, you know, ordered this big ass pizza. I only had like 3 slices. Okay, no, I'm serious.
No, I'm looking at this. This is nice.
Yes, I wore it to my birthday last year.
No, you wore this to your birthday.
That was 2011, and that was 2012.
Oh, I wasn't invited to this birthday.
You ain't come to Atlanta. You was invited.
Oh, I wasn't there.
So, and one more thing, you know, because I got to do my announcements and stuff. Okay, I have been doing Focus T25, and I really haven't been posting a lot of pictures because I just wanted to hold myself accountable. I didn't want y'all to be holding me accountable. But a bitch is down to 220 pounds.
Who?
Me.
Oh, wow.
I am down to 220 pounds, and I want to thank Sean T because I've really been doing the work, even though my room look a mess. I push all this shit to the side. I do my work. I try to eat right, and I've been really doing it. So it's just amazing because at the beginning of the year, a bitch was over 240 pounds. And, you know, I was kind of mad at my friends for not telling me that, bitch, you is getting big. So, you know, now that I do the work, I'm 20 pounds lighter. I'm happy with myself, and I still got some more work to go. So, if all the people out there that's trying to lose weight or struggling, I don't give a damn how many times you mess up. You can always get back on it and just be strong. Don't let nobody knock you off track. You know, you be accountable for you and don't hold other people accountable for you. It's up to you if you want to do the work. You are responsible for everything you put in your body. Okay, everything.
You know what? I think probably one of the reasons why your friends didn't tell you that you were getting big is probably because you are a strong personality. And we all know how you can get when somebody says something to you that you don't like.
It depends.
No,
but you know what?
If somebody was to say, well, Kev, even if they said it in a nice way, like, well, Kevin, how much do you weigh now? You would somehow represent with the shade, and then you like, well, what the fuck are you trying to say? I'm not that big. That's a strong. Now, if you didn't have such a strong personality like that, it probably would have been more easier for them to say, like, you know. And I think because of my strong personality, you know, people are afraid to tell me how good I look. That's alright.
So shout out to everybody out there doing the Focus T25. I'm in love with it. And I want to give a shout out to Missy Elliott because, you know, last week she DM'd me out the blue asking me for my address and everything. I thought she was going to send me a single or something. But she was like, no, what size shirt do you wear and everything? And I told her what size I wore, and she got my address, and she was like, look out for a delivery coming on Saturday morning. And I said, okay. So, you know, the first thing I seen was the hat, and the hat says Banji. Now, Banji is the single for Missy Elliott's protege, Sharaya J. And Banji is Be Authentic, Never Jeopardize Individuality. I seen the video a couple months ago, and I've been meaning to talk about it. So now that Missy actually sent it to me, you know, this is your chance to check her out. And if Missy is behind anybody, you know they're a good artist. She's not going to just back anybody. So I'm going to have the link for Sharaya J inside the more info box. And
that's nice.
Yeah, Missy sent me this card, and, you know, she wrote on it. But this right here, never ever stop dreaming big crazy dreams. That meant a lot to me because y'all know, I was telling you, I was kind of frustrated with a lot of stuff, and, you know, to see this, you know, I put it on my vision board. I'm just glad that, you know, she sent me this, and she also, not only did she send me that, she sent a hoodie that I'm not going to wear on video yet because it's too hot, but it says the Scorpion is Banji certified.
The says,
man, I'm so Banji. Okay, yes, you know, and we love how to say Banji. We love saying Banji.
Banji, Missy, you should have said this to the whole house. Everybody in this house is certified Banji.
Show them the bag. So this is the back, man. I'm so Banji, and this is actually Sharaya J's first single, Banji. So
yes,
check her out. Check out her music video, and I know that you guys will like her. And tell her that the Scorpion Show sent y'all. I'm gonna tape that back on the wall. So thank you again, Missy Elliott.
I thought you was gonna say when she asked for your address that she was gonna pop up at your house.
Child.
I was like, bitch, you better fucking Lysol this house down before
you tried it, bitch. Anyway, I'm okay. They could be right. And if they don't see you in a couple weeks, they know it went really wrong. Okay. Making YouTube video. What the fuck is going on with Kevin and Michelle? Yes. You know what? Speaking of Michelle, let's start out.
Oh my God.
Which one you want to start with? K.Michelle or regular Michelle?
Let's start with K.Michelle.
Let's start with K.Michelle. All right.
For the regular Michelle.
Let's start with K.Michelle.
Don't you have a story to tell too?
Let's start with K.Michelle and Tamar. You know, the story's not for the world, but
just tell the parts that you can tell.
Let me just tell y'all something.
Because I don't know the story yet, and so this will be interesting because well, I'm just saying, because I didn't hear the story, you know. So this will be my first time hearing exactly, you know, just a tad bit of what's going on.
Well, I'll tell you a tad bit.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a tad bit. Because you know I couldn't go like this and then y'all get mad. Dennis had the nerve to text me, oh, I hate when y'all whisper, because I want to know. Bitch, don't be doing that, Dennis.
But Dennis, you better keep it cute, okay? You better do.
You remember sometimes I let you be a guest host. If you want to guest host again, I'm trying to get
okay. If you want to, what do you call it? Jeopardize your.
Stop it.
You gotta keep your mouth shut. You know, so because I'm backing you, Dennis. I think you're a really good fill-in when I'm not here.
Yeah, so I was 8 minutes in, and y'all just irked me. I had to stop watching.
Well, guess what? I don't say that when I'm 8 minutes into a video I'm watching with you. Because I'll be watching and I'll be like, come on, Dennis, you need to speak. You're not giving me what I want right now.
Ooh,
Tell
don't do that.
How the fuck you really feel. Stop sugarcoating it. Because I don't sugarcoat Dennis.
Ooh,
but Dennis is a good. No, he's a good coach. Don't come from Mikhail. I'm Mikhail.
I said don't come from Dennis.
No, you said.
Oh, because I was thinking, you know. Yeah. But what was? So K.Michelle and Tamar. Let me tell you, I've been over it. Okay, I've been over it. K.Michelle said that she was going to buy Tamar's album. You know, she was just saying, like, I support good music. You know, we all doing a comeback for R&B or whatever. So, you know, radio stations asking Tamar, oh, well, Tamar, how do you feel about, you know, the K.Michelle situation? Tamar like, well, you know, she said what she said, and just because she said it this time doesn't mean she's not going to do this, you know, act like a certain way this time, so I'm cool or whatever. I don't, you know, basically whatever. So, you know, for me, I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. I didn't find nothing wrong with that.
With what Tamar said?
With Tamar's response, because either you want to be somebody's friend or you don't. Either you want to make up or you're not going to make up. Right. But I hope that, you know, they could both be grown women about it and apologize to each other. And who knows, you ain't got to be no damn friend with the person, but y'all could be cordial or y'all could just leave it alone. Y'all never have to talk about nobody. And what irks the hell out of me is that both of them could say, you know what, I don't want to hear any questions about K.Michelle during an interview. Anybody could tell that to the host before they do an interview. Don't bring her name up because I don't want to talk about it. So, you know, today Tamar talked about it again because she was on the Breakfast Club and they asked her a question. I don't know what the stands of K.Michelle said to K.Michelle, but K.Michelle got riled up and she tweeted about it on, you know, on Twitter. Then they both being petty, you know, with the name calling, you know, Tamar saying, oh well, she's what she say? She's bullying me and everything. But I'm like, y'all both going at it on Twitter. Y'all both tweeting. And it's not just coming from nowhere. You know, somebody is starting somewhere. And you know,
what did Tamar say on the interview today that Rob?
Oh, about yeah, she bought my album, and you know, I know she want to pass things up, but I'm not going to with her. Just because she say one thing, she be meaning another thing. So.
Oh, so Tamar thinks that there's underlying shade. With
it might not even be underlying shade. She just rather not deal with the situation at all. You know, but for me, when I seen that when I seen that Michelle Williams and Keyshia Cole, you know, did a little patch up thing, because, you know, it's still controversy behind that. But either way, they both apologized to each other.
Privately and publicly.
Yeah, and I was like, well, if they could do that, I know K.Michelle and Tamar could do that. And this is where it's not for them, but we will discuss, you know, because me and Tamar had a nice little talk yesterday.
Was that the conversation that you had with her, and then you immediately texted me and said, bitch, guess what just happened?
Okay.
While I was on the toilet.
Yeah. But mind you, this was yeah, I heard you. Mind you, I wasn't talking because you know you're late. But no, because when I text you, this was happening earlier. Earlier.
Why the fuck you wait so damn late to tell me?
No, because your phone was on. Because I called you. Okay.
Oh, I probably was at because I was at church all day, and you know we don't have good service at my church.
Okay. I was just over it. You know. I first of all, for me, I don't like to see nobody arguing on Twitter. If you could patch it up, I would like for you to patch things up. But most of this stuff is petty. Yeah. It's petty. I'm like, when you arguing about a wig on Twitter, it's petty. It's a wig. I don't care who made the wig.
Something that I need, okay?
It's just petty stuff. And
wait a minute, a wig?
You know, because I didn't know. Remember, I told you I didn't know that day. Remember, we was out riding around all fucking day, and I had to go to pay the promoter for Dennis' party. K.Michelle happened to be there, and I was like, well, I'm gonna get this interview. I didn't know that her and Tamar had a big fight on Twitter that day. First of all, I wasn't worried about nothing. Nothing that was music. I didn't give a fuck. A bitch was stressed out. But anyway, I just hope that they can get it together, because it just doesn't make any sense. And you know, and wherever it goes, I don't even care no more. Like, I don't. I said my piece. I said how I felt, and that's what it is. That's what it is. But other than that, yeah. So K.Michelle, you know, I wish you the best. Tamar, I wish both of y'all the best. Now let's get on to Michelle Williams and Keyshia Cole. So yesterday, I didn't know, you know, I was watching tennis, and they were like, ooh, bitch, get into Keyshia Cole's Twitter.
Whose naked picture is that?
Bitch, you lying. Bitch, you is lying. Don't play with me. I'm like, what?
That just goes to show you got a lot of naked pictures in there.
No, you know.
Okay. No, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, that was art. Let me text him back.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of art.
Okay. Yeah, spoken right on. I took his charger by accident. I gotta give it back to
So
him.
you didn't take it by accident. You took it on purpose. So you have a reason to go back to his house.
Lies.
Alright. I got your charger.
So, so you know, K.Michelle, no, Keyshia Cole tweeted Michelle apologizing, but it was an apology, but it was like when you said that about me and you deleted it.
But wait a minute, I didn't understand that when I read it because Keyshia Cole, she said that Michelle said something about her. But Keyshia Cole, I'm going to need for you to be a real woman, okay? Because whatever Michelle said about you, because Michelle said she didn't say anything about her, but whatever Michelle said, oh, you know what I think Keyshia Cole's talking about? That fake tweet that went around saying, I'm Destiny's Child, you're Frankie's child.
No, she said that Michelle tweeted about one of her performances and then deleted it.
Oh, well, okay, well, I don't remember that, but she's right there. But what I'm going to say is, Keyshia Cole, you can't sit here and say, oh, Michelle, I apologize, but you should apologize. Because Keyshia Cole, at the end of the day, you started that whole drama. You started it before Michelle Williams even stepped off the stage at the Super Bowl. Michelle wasn't up there tweeting. You were tweeting. So how dare you say, oh, Michelle, you need to apologize to me when you started it? Like,
yep.
I apologize, but you should. No, Keyshia, you need.
She said, but I said that it was out of anger because what you said about me.
But what? No.
Oh, girl, whatever she said, you still mad about it all this time? All this other time? Like, you said it was something from years ago.
Right. And you still mad about that?
And you have a whole baby, a whole husband, and you worrying about Michelle Williams performing on the Super Bowl and what she said about your performance.
Okay.
You the one that came off like a hater. And Michelle had sent a tweet out like weeks before saying how when you start shit on Twitter, it comes back on you. I can't remember, but baby, that was a firestorm and everybody lit Keyshia Cole up and I joined in on it too. Everybody lit Keyshia Cole up. So Michelle, like, I apologize for any misunderstanding, and Michelle had it in capital letters, any.
Yes, Little Mom.
Who is that?
Little Mom. She got that good old girdle on.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Bitches is mad.
So, you know, Michelle, Keyshia Cole, look, hey, y'all tried to apologize. I don't know what y'all talked about privately, but
apparently it's squashed.
Yeah, it's squashed, and no more. And this is what I said on the R&B Divas thing. No more subtle tweets. No more of that sub-tweeting. Because nobody is dumb. Everybody,
right.
Everybody knows who you're talking about.
I tweeted like 2 days ago, or maybe yesterday, and I tweeted it because I was like, wait, I didn't know people still sub-tweeted in 2000.
Oh, hell yeah, they do.
Maybe because I probably get subtweeted all the time, and I probably miss it. And you know what's so funny? Because remember when I was telling you a long time ago about when you said that you search your name on Twitter? I still to this day don't search my name. But I can imagine that if I did search my name, I can imagine the shit that people say about me. But I choose not to search it because I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
And the same ones that tweet you, oh, I love you, be the same ones that go in on you. And that's what, and like, how did I get blocked and I didn't just get on tweet? Why? Because I searched my name.
Right. Right.
I didn't even do that.
They always say that. I didn't even say nothing to you. Or, you didn't say nothing to me, but you said something about me.
Or it could have been you retweeted somebody, and then you probably found out about the Scorpion show later, and then you try to follow me, you couldn't, and then you want to know why you blocked. But I never tweeted you before.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I blocked you because you retweeted what somebody else said, and you thought it was fucking funny. So bitch, you blocked. And no, I cannot DM anybody and say unblock them. No, I can't.
Okay, because I get a few of those.
Yeah.
You still get those?
Yeah. Somebody DM'd me and asked me to ask Tamar to unblock them. And I said, no.
They block you. I always say people block you for a reason.
Yeah, it's you're not getting blocked because the sky is blue.
Okay.
It's something you say, oh, Mikkel thought I was throwing shade to Beyonce. That's why everybody said it. They say Mikkel detected shade, but I said about Beyonce, but I wasn't being shady. Can you ask
But I don't block people from them shading Beyonce. Can you imagine? If I blocked people from shading Beyonce, I would have no followers. I really wouldn't. So no, that wasn't it. So try again.
So yeah. So yeah, that subtlety stuff on Twitter, that can't work no more. Especially if you're a celebrity, because if you read in another celebrity, they know who you're talking about instantly.
Especially if famous.
Yes, there's no way that Lil Mo could tweet I'm booked and be, you know, throw underline shade at Kelly Price, and nobody that love Kelly Price don't wanna add Kelly Price in the tweet. That's what they do these days. They will say it for you. If you put it out there, they will say it for you. Just like, you know, I did tweet after, you know, I got off the phone with Tamar. I put a tweet on there, and somebody knew who I was talking about and added her. So, you know, people, they're not dumb these days. They're not. They will pick things up.
Oh, so you tweeted about Tamar?
I sure did.
And then she still tweeted back.
Okay.
And that's his good girlfriend. See, this is why I stay out of stuff like that. I go to work.
But I shouldn't have put. I do admit I shouldn't have put it on Twitter.
Yeah, Keyshia,
no,
you shouldn't have.
I shouldn't have.
I could have told
but
you that.
But a bitch was upset.
You know, I understand because you know those girls who know. I'm telling you, this is why I go to work, home, and church. Work, home, and church. I ain't got time for that. And somebody asked me the other day, I noticed that you don't tweet like that no more. I sure don't. Because you know why? I would rather post a picture now than tweet, because it seems like every time I tweet, people take it the wrong way. So therefore, I just don't tweet no more. I just post pictures. So this way, you don't know what I'm thinking or saying.
So,
no, they really don't. So follow me on Instagram at Michelle86.
Yeah, make sure you follow me at the Scorpion. You know.
Oh, and my first lady of my church is now on Instagram. Her Instagram name is First Lady _ SJBC. SJBC stands for St. Joseph Baptist Church. So First Lady _ SJBC. Follow her on Instagram. She has over 100 followers already. Of course, thanks to me. But she has over 100 followers already, and she is so excited that she's on Instagram.
Yes.
So show her some love.
And I don't know who to shout out, but yeah, I just love Instagram, and I like posting videos and pictures and stuff. Shout out to everybody. And this one girl that always, I'm going to throw her under the bus. It's one girl that I don't care if it's 4 o'clock in the morning, if it's 12 o'clock, any picture I post, she comments. Shout out to Tanya E. Duncan. Because she would say, good morning, boo, you better get it, boo, do this, do that. Oh, I'm hungry too. Just shout out to you, Tanya, because you comment on every photo. And shout out to Tamika, shout out to Joe Nathan, and shout out to Courtney Marche, and shout out to Cameron Cooper, and shout out to myself. So yeah, let's talk about George Zimmerman. George Zimmerman fucking tried it today, and George Zimmerman has been trying it for these past couple of months, ever since he was acquitted of killing Trayvon Martin. You know, he's been riding around on freeways, real reckless, with the gun in the car, just not giving a fuck. I still think the story of him saving them people on the highway was made up just to make him look good, because the people never came forward, and it was like, well, what happened, you know? So, you know, they stopped him in Texas, and he had his gun with him, and then they stopped him in Florida last week. But then we was finding out a little over 2 weeks ago that things are not looking good between George Zimmerman and his wife. And she did an interview with ABC News recently, and she was just saying how she was tired of George Zimmerman these days. She said George is about George.
Insta video.
And how, yeah, and how the what?
No, I'm talking ministers, but you keep talking, because I want the people on Instagram to see us working.
Yes. And she was just saying how, you know, how the trial took a strain on the relationship. And, you know, a lot of people say, well, I don't feel bad for Shelley Zimmerman. But I'm a person that do feels bad for her, because she stood by her man, whether he was right or wrong. And there are a lot of women out there that do that. She stood by him. She was in court all the time. She even lied for him. Then admitted she lied in the courtroom. You know, now she got, what you call it, perjury, and she got a probation on her for a year, and she got to do 300 hours of community service. You know, she really stood by George Zimmerman, but I know it's tiring hiding out in woods, sleeping in trailers and shit. You like, look, I didn't even do nothing to be put in this situation. And then we found out that the night before George killed Trayvon Martin, that they got into a big argument where Shelley had to leave and go be with her father. So who knows what really happened with George Zimmerman and Trayvon Martin. George could have been so mad at his wife that he took it out on Trayvon Martin and then made up this story about what happened. So now today, we finding out that George Zimmerman, not only did he threaten his wife with a gun, but he punched her dad in the nose, could have possibly broken his nose, took Shelly's iPad, smashed it up, then took a pocket knife and started cutting into the iPad, then went in the car and started threatening them with a gun. So Shelly called the cops all hysterical and stuff. If George Zimmerman is capable of doing all of this, why isn't he capable of killing Trayvon Martin that night? If past history showed that he had a domestic violence previously with his ex-girlfriend, you know, he's been in trouble with the cops. Why is it so hard to believe that he didn't get into a fight with this kid trying to be a vigilante thinking he's saving the neighborhood? I don't feel bad for George Zimmerman, not one bit. And all of this karma is eating his ass up. It is eating him up to where he's going to fuck up and be in jail again. And this time, they're going to have the proof. They're going to have the proof.
But the only sad part about it is that it'd be a good thing that he's in jail, but the only sad thing about it is that he won't be in jail for Trayvon.
No.
Just like O.J. Simpson, he's in jail, but he ain't up in jail. I don't care what nobody say. O.J. killed him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he killed him.
He was masterminded it.
Yeah, or master. Yeah, because I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. I really don't. You don't make a book saying if I did it. This is how I want. No. And then this is the mother of your 2 children, and you write a book like that about if you were to kill your ex-wife, this is how you would have done. Oh hell no. See, you know what, OJ? Once you got scot-free off of killing that woman and her boyfriend, you should have kept your mouth shut for the rest of your life.
And he couldn't stay out of trouble.
No, he couldn't.
It's the same thing that's going on with
because he thought because I'm Orenthal James Simpson, then I'm above the fucking law. But little did you know, one thing's for certain and 2 things for sure, OJ. Okay, you ain't nobody looking your ugly fucking face. What your mom say?
What?
In years, okay? You hadn't played on nobody's football field in years, okay? So wasn't nobody thinking about you no more. You know, but you thought you was just so above the law, okay? I ain't see you in no Wheaties commercial since '73.
Ooh, oh, you was around, I forgot.
Who, man? Yeah, I was. I was right at the corner with Macaroni Tony and I. Running
the numbers. I know that's right.
I ain't get bought like this for nothing.
Okay. So you know, George, you know, I can't even say I'm praying for you, but for Shirley, you know, I do want to pray for you, and I feel that she knows a lot.
You know what?
And this pressure. I really think that she's under pressure.
Yeah, but you know what?
She knows too much.
But you know, and I agree with you. But I think she's only under pressure now because of what is going on towards her. Because had George not snapped on her or her father, she wouldn't be under nobody's pressure. She'd still be living a good life with George.
But no, she already filed for, I forgot, she filed for divorce last week.
Yeah, but that was last week because all this shit was mounted up. But let's just look at the picture this way. She filed for divorce last week. This all happens this week, okay? This is Monday, so last week wasn't that long ago. If nothing that happened last week would have ever happened, her and George would still be living a good life. Oh yeah, you got away with killing that boy. Oh yeah, we're gonna.
He probably was threatening her. He probably was doing all kinds of stuff for a long time.
Yeah, but I don't. You know what? I feel sorry for her, but I don't feel too sorry for her. You know who I feel sorry for the most is Trayvon Martin's family. Yeah. That's who you should feel sorry for the most. Shelly, girl, bye. Because you got up on that stand, you lied about that money, you lied about a lot of things. I don't feel sorry for somebody like that. No, because you knew what you... And then they had the nerve to say that she was 26. Girl, bye. She looks like she's pretty.
She's
I didn't say she was
I know, but 26, no. No. She don't give me 26.
No, she don't give me 20 anything.
She gives me a good 30-something.
She gives me a good 20. Hush. Michelle. There you go. Hush the fuck up, okay, Michelle? Shut up, because I was getting ready to go there. Because let me tell you something, it could have went really right.
It could have been really wrong.
And with this tongue, it's going to go wrong.
And at 8 o'clock, bitch, I can't wait for...
okay, because I missed 2 episodes already. So you know I'm going to have to go home.
No, but you ain't really missed my... It's going to go down tonight.
No, but I missed 2 past episodes, so it's going to be like... I really want to catch up on those 2 that I missed. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's on demand. VH1 on demand.
They do have it on there now? Okay, good.
I miss what you call them, T.D. Jakes and Oprah.
I heard it was really good. Oh my God. Speaking of T.D. Jakes, okay. Did you see or hear about that video of Tyler Perry laying here?
I ain't watching it. I heard about it.
Neither did I. You know what? And a lot of people thought it was mixed emotions. A lot of people thought that I was wrong, and well, not that I was wrong, but they just didn't agree with me. They just thought, well, how come Tyler, you know? And then some people were like, well, you know, I agree with you, Mikhail. I just thought it was a little weird. This is my look on it all. I didn't watch the video. From my understanding, is that Tyler Perry did donate a large amount of money to T.D. Jakes' church, $1 million. I know Tyler Perry was down. I guess that was T.D. Jakes' church that he was at, and I guess he got on the microphone and started praying, just, you know, just, I guess, giving his testimony, or whatever the case he was doing. I don't know, I didn't watch the video. But I saw a still shot of Tyler Perry running over and, like, laying hands on T.D. Jakes and him, like, falling out. And that right there, to me, it just seems a little weird, because I'm old school. And I think that, I'm not saying that people like you and I can't lay hands, but the way that I was brought up, that, and maybe a lot of you were brought up this way, but someone like a pastor or a preacher, those are folks who are directly connected with God, because God speaks to them to deliver His word, if that makes sense.
I understand.
God, the priest and the pastor, they're like the shepherds, and us, the people, we are the sheep. And so they have a special connection. I just didn't see, I couldn't fathom Tyler Perry just running around laying hands on somebody, because I don't see Tyler Perry in that way. Now, I may see T.D. Jakes in that way, because I know T.D. Jakes is a pastor, and I know he's a man of God. Not saying that Tyler Perry isn't, but he's an ordained minister. You see what I'm saying? He's ordained. Tyler Perry ain't ordained. So I don't want you who is not ordained laying hands on me. Okay. Because if that's the case, then I can get the man out in the corner and lay hands on me.
But you know what? Sometimes God has a way of using regular people and speaking to them, because sometimes I could be talking and all of a sudden I feel like what the fuck happened? I don't even know what I just said. And it's like, Kevin, you was just preaching. And sometimes that's just the way God uses people. I don't know what Tyler Perry was saying, but I do know that Tyler is a very spiritual person, and he always talk about God. He always. So who knows? He probably got up there and he felt it and he ran over and did that.
He probably did, and I don't dispute that. I don't dispute his whole outlook and his spirituality. I don't dispute that at all. But I just, in my personal view, I just did not, I wasn't here for it. I was so not here for it that I didn't even push play. I just saw the still shot and I said, no, I'm not here for that. And a lot of, like I said, some people agreed with me and some people didn't. They thought that maybe, you know, it was, they said somewhat of what you said, and I just didn't agree with it. I just was like, no.
Because you don't have to be a minister to.
No, you don't. You don't have to be a minister at all. No, you don't. But like I said, I'm old school, and sometimes you have this. My pastor always preaches about order in the church. You have to have order. And in order to have order, you have to have somebody in the church, the head of the church, that's given the order. You see what I'm saying? And the way I looked at it, Tyler Perry is in no way, shape, or form to give order in anybody's church. I looked at it as T.D. Jakes. It's a tongue tie twister. T.D. Jakes as the man who gives the orders. I just look at it totally different. You know.
Well, shout out to Tyler. Shout out to TD
Bank. He should have became TD Bank after getting $1 million. Okay.
What probably ran to TD Bank?
Okay. He probably ran straight. That's probably why he fell out. Oh Lord, I'm going to the bank. Yeah, I'm going to the bank. I fall out too. Now that's when Tyler can lay hands on me to give me $1 million. Oh, no, I'm joking. That was a joke.
And shout out to all the Tyler Perry fans, because for better or for worse, it's now on and there's a marathon coming on Wednesday from 2 o'clock, which I will be taking because I really wasn't catching up with For Better or for Worse when it was on TBS, so I get a chance to catch up on the show. And shout out to everybody that watched the Have and the Have-Nots, because it was so good last week. Finale, and I know your sister is really into it. So,
how'd you know?
Because I be seeing her Facebook posts and everything.
Oh yeah, she loves it. Her and my mom and all.
Okay, baby, Mikhail. If you seen this act, the way that the last 10 minutes of the Have and the Have-Nots was so powerful. The way that mother was like, who told you you could be gay? You are selfish. She went in. She was like, all this time, she was trying to have a baby and do right. she felt that God punished her for having an abortion. She felt that God punished her for having an abortion with a gay son. So that's why she felt that God was punishing her, and
by giving her a gay
son.
Ooh.
And she knew all the time he was gay, but she just could never admit it. She would always run away from him before he tried to say anything. And the father was like, "I still love you. You're my son."
Right.
He's like, he was telling me what we talked about it before, and like he was like, "Y'all talked about it," and you know, it was good. The last 10 minutes. It was powerful. It was very powerful.
I know go ahead and have a gay
character. Okay. And then he. Oh, it was just. He looked like a person, because at first he was looking like a predator, a gay predator, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then
To Catch a Predator, about to turn into an episode To Catch a Predator.
But then he really, the mother she went off, and I know a lot of people. I didn't cry, but a lot of mothers out there was crying. You know, a lot of people were saying how they was crying, but it just kind of like if y'all was watching the thing I did last week, it just kind of reminded me of how I never talked about it. How me and my mom we wasn't really talking like that, and then one time she just was like, she looked at me different, and we just both cried together. That was like a long time ago. It was just too weird, because I was always talking to her, and then all of a sudden I just stopped, and I was just doing me. I was going out late, coming home. Oh, I was a mess. I wasn't doing nothing bad, but I was just. Kevin at 16. I was doing me.
You was doing you. Who was doing you? Who else was doing you?
No, I just told you, bitch, I wasn't with that.
No, you didn't tell me anything. Did I miss that part? No, seriously, did I miss that part?
Yes, you did. So, yeah, but it just reminded me, but my mom never talked like, no, but of course nobody wants to hear that they son is gay. I don't care if you're something or not. Nobody wants to hear it, because then you got all the stigmas that come behind it, and it's just a mess. So, shout out to those who do accept their children, even if they don't agree with it.
This is why I'm so happy I love women.
And I love women too. They can get me on the right thing. Almost
I don't want to hear that now. I don't want to hear that.
Almost having at the bar, because I don't know who those three girls, the three excited girls that came out of nowhere.
Look at Beyonce on this boy prom, her old boyfriend prom.
Lindell. Oh, man, you know you can't talk about stuff.
No, you can't.
Where that picture come from?
Somebody just texted me. Wait, who texted to me? I don't even know who's
Lindell done made it Twitter. Yeah, you know they pay him off real nice.
Yeah, who's texting?
Allegedly, they paid him off real nice, because I don't need Beyonce showing this video. Oh, wow! Wow! I know that's right! Look at God. See? Look at God. I know that's right. Care to share? All right.
No. Tough titties at the kitty, but the milk's still good.
I know that's right. I know that's right. So,
I need to go take a shower.
Yes.
Oh, you don't stink. Oh, I was about to say. No. You know how when you've been from work, you know how when you've been working all day and you just smell the perspiration on you? Thank God you don't smell it.
No, you don't stink. You just look like you was working. That's all.
I was.
You had that on. You look like a garage man with that on.
Get your fucking life.
But yeah. You can be a garage man if you want to.
You look like a Goodyear blunt.
Thank you. You know, a Goodyear slim down blunt. Look, my stomach don't even touch my fucking lat no more.
I know that's right.
Girl, shout out to Sean T. That bitch be working me in this room. And once I finish Focus T25, I'm going to make sure I make a video, and y'all make sure y'all tweet him and tell him to come on. So we could probably we might could do a workout together, us three. You just never know.
Us three?
Yes. Put your ass to work too.
Why can't I be the one recording?
Yeah. Because the camera only do his job already. You know,
put my ass to
just
work.
sit there.
My ass ain't been to work since. Never mind.
Yeah. So ooh, never mind. So look, because I just caught on to what you said. But look, y'all,
It was a joke.
I got this bright idea. Well, it's not just my idea, because somebody else was talking to me about it.
Okay, don't go Beyonce.
No, no, I don't know Beyonce.
Don't do Beyonce, because she's done
she won't ever do it. They're like, Charlie, you don't need Michelle, girl. I'm like, no, that's my name.
Let me tell you something. I love Beyonce down. That girl knows how to say that's mine. You know, the kids in school knowing that they didn't bring that from home. And the teacher would say, whose is that? Yours or his? And the ones who it didn't belong to would always say, that's mine.
And you said Beyonce's trained, they're saying that's mine.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I love Beyonce. She's taught me very well. There's a few things that I say, that's mine. You know, that's my food. That's my soda.
That's my song.
That's my man.
So it's my song.
Listen, that's my like, you tried it, bitch.
So look, I don't know where it's going to happen.
Scorpion show, that's mine. Listen, can you imagine if I was caught somewhere saying that at a dark party and somebody secretly recording?
This, they can't wait to get it
and
out.
I'm sitting there talking like, yeah, that's my fucking, and they can't wait to post
They be like, bitch, wait till I post this on Twitter.
Oh,
you think Kevin is upset now? Girl, she's gonna flip.
Okay, because this one really.
Because I'll be, you know, I'll be catching myself, you know.
But
you just gotta be careful what you say, because you just never know.
You just never know.
Who'll be around.
Oh, so you be trying to say stuff?
Oh, no, I could be having a conversation about what happened yesterday, and somebody just be like, "Ooh, bitch, he was in the restaurant."
And then they they go just like this, and just sit there right there like that. And they be like,
he was talking to Dennis and how he was saying this
and the whole time they act like they texted.
Okay.
Remember when Cat Stacks did that to Soulja Boy?
I heard about that.
Oh, bitch. He was in there doing that cocaine.
Yeah.
Bitch, and she was sitting there acting like she was texting, but she was really recording them. He was doing snorting the cocaine. On the whole dresser in that hotel.
Let me tell you something.
And I think that was in Lowe's in Atlanta. It was one of those hotels in Atlanta.
I just can't.
No, I can't even.
That extra drug
She
stuff.
got him. Yeah, but she got him good. Because the whole time she was tapping on the screen, and you can hear it in the video. Like, what is she doing? But she's actually pretending that she's texting. She tried. She got him real good.
So the idea that I'm coming up with, and it's going to happen before the year is over. The Scorpion Show, I put it on Twitter. The Scorpion Show was taped in front of a live studio audience. I don't know where.
How are you gonna get your family in this room?
No, they're not coming in here. We gonna go.
No, they not.
You know, we're gonna go somewhere, and we probably gonna have maybe like 30 chairs, and we're gonna do a show, and we're gonna do it where y'all can be interactive, y'all can say stuff. Like, I'm really working on it, and I'm excited. So
that doesn't sound like a bad idea.
it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Cause
you know what I just thought of?
What?
The iPad.
Oh well. I know that's right, but
look at God.
But look at God.
Look at God. It just clicked in my head just like that.
Bam.
And we could read that out and do something like that. It's a shame that
it's gonna be a fun show.
I mean, you know, but that would be fun.
That's it. And there goes the show.
Look at
You don't
God.
have to wait on nobody.
Want to do it?
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. So
has he done it? Yes, he has.
And he still keep doing it. And I don't want him to stop.
You better go ahead.
God got me together this morning in a dream.
God got it.
You know, I'm thinking that I never met any of my. I met my grandmother on my father's side, but she was not, you know, in her right state of mind.
Right.
But I had a dream this morning. I had a nice little dream, and I was over everybody keep telling, because in my real life, I've been tired of people like writing me and telling me what I should be doing. So now, like, when people say you need and you should, that shit get on my nerve. So I'm in my dream and I'm dreaming everybody telling me what I need to do, and then she came out of nowhere and I'm just like, and she's telling me what I need to do, and I'm like, I'm just so tired. Nobody is listening to me. No, I said nobody. So she says, well, Kevin, what is it that you want people to hear? As soon as I was about to say something, I woke up and I laid in that pillow and I was just so mad. But then again, you know, whatever I want people to hear is going on in my waking life, and I just need to tell people how I feel about a lot of stuff, and I'm not finished. So, you know, I gotta let my shit out and get it out so I can stop feeling like I'm the stressed out one. I just need to say how I feel about a lot of stuff. So that dream, that was a really good dream this morning. I thank God for that dream. And you know, please, if you can, pray for my family, because this weekend is going to be tough, because this weekend will be the 6-year anniversary of the passing of my nephew, and I can see some changes starting already, because it always happens this year. In my dreams, in my dream, they were celebrating like, oh my God, I can't believe it's 5 years, showing me different people who going through it. So just pray for my family, I ask, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. Michelle, you want to add any more announcements?
No, but I have a really, after all this, after this whole ending, I have a really good intro for our video, now that I think about it.
So
I've recorded something. Well, you guys have seen it.
Yes. Well, y'all see it. We already seen it. So
Right. You guys have already seen it.
So we'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. We'll see you later
Bye.
this week. Peace.